Hi everyone, I'm Melvin here from Bizsquare and welcome back to our video today. And today is our honor to invite Glen Ho to our video to share with us about 5 factors on what investors are looking for when they are investing in businesses. Glen is a best-selling author and international speaker who has trained many investors from Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, Taiwan, Japan and Hong Kong. Straits Times has also reported on his investment journey since the age of 18. He's the founder of Buffett Online School and Option School. For him, his mission is to help as many people as possible to gain passive income by investing and to improve their lives.
Hello everyone, my name is Glen.
And it's our pleasure to have him today to share with us what are the factors that investors like him is looking out for when investing in the business.
There are a lot of factors that we are looking at before we invest in any business. So the 5 main factor is GE, PPP. First G is that we have to invest in a growing industry. For example, too many people they invest in things that they do not know, and that is why they lose money. So for example, right now I know that I spend most of my money, as a business owner, I know I spend most of my money in Facebook marketing. I spend most of my money in Google marketing, which is YouTube. I will not spend much money in like flyers, in like TV ads. So those industries are what we call sunset industry. And Facebook, YouTube are the ones that we call growing industry, because that is where the eyeballs are. And you can see that Facebook and YouTube, Facebook and Google especially, almost every single year, their profits and their EPS, which is earning per share, has been increasing consistently. And this is a big signal that this is a growing industry.
Definitely. Even our company, we are also spending Facebook ads and Google ads, right? So these are where the money goes to.
Exactly. So the second E I'm going to share is economic mood. This is what we investors always talk about. But in the layman term, we call it a comparative advantage. What is the difference, or what this company have that other companies do not have? So one example is Adobe. Adobe got this high switching cost economic mood. So a lot of my video editing friends and a lot of my designer friends, a lot of them are using like Photoshop or maybe Adobe Premiere Pro. So almost every few years, Adobe always increase the subscription cost, subscription price. But I asked my friends, most of my friends about me, and I asked a lot of designers, will they still continue to subscribe? And their answer is always yes. Why? Because they are so used to it. That's why even the price increase, they will still pay for it. And this is what we investors are looking for. We love to invest in such business. Although we as customer, we may hate it because we are paying more. However, if we put ourselves as investor point of view, do you like to invest in such company that are able to increase price every single year?
Of course, definitely. You can make more money every year.
Exactly, because when the price increase, we as shareholder, the revenue increase. And earnings per share and the profits increase as well.
Definitely.
So we like to invest in such businesses.
What about next?
Next is P, which is what we call pricing power. Wow, this is interesting. As investors, we always love to invest in businesses that can increase price without losing customer or without afraid to lose customer. So one example is actually Apple. Apple got this power called pricing power. Based on my research, from iPhone 1 until iPhone 13, almost every single phone they increase the price by $50 USD. And people are still willing to queue up, people are still willing to buy, people are still their loyal fan. Why? This shows that they have this thing called pricing power without losing any sales. So if we are a customer, maybe we do not like them, but if you're an investor, do you like to invest in such business?
Definitely. I won't be switching my iPhone just to Android, It's very troublesome. All my contacts, video, photos will be all gone. So definitely I will continue getting my new Apple and Mac. That is something very consistent.
So right now you are a happy customer. Disclaimer here, I'm not vested in Apple, but let's say I'm an Apple shareholder. I'm definitely very happy to have a lot of customers like you, because you are indirectly paying me money because I'm a shareholder.
Understand.
So this is what I mean by pricing power. And there are some industry, they do not have pricing power, the whole industry.
Okay.
And let me share with you some example. This year is 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like 20 years ago, which is year 2000, maybe we compare from year 2000 to 2021, which is 20 years. Let me ask you, the air ticket right now, 2021, is it much more expensive or cheaper in general?
About the same or even cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because right now we have this thing called budget airline.
Yeah.
And because of competition, our air ticket seems the same or even cheaper.
Yeah.
So generally, let me ask you, the whole industry, the sales, is it growing at all?
No, definitely.
Definitely, it's either same or flat.
Yep.
So next thing, as a business, definitely we have this thing called expenses. So for airline industry as well, we have some expenses like salary, fuel, and maintenance fee. What do you think? Like 20 years later, which is right now 2021, the expenses, is it much higher or much lower than 20 years ago?
Definitely higher. Yeah.
So ladies and gentlemen, you can see that right now the sales has been dropping, but expenses has been shooting up.
Yeah, definitely. The net profit is going down. That's
Exactly.
the case. Yeah.
So if you are an investor right now, do you think this is a good industry to invest in?
Definitely no. Yeah.
You're right, Melvin.
Yeah.
You can do your research. For last 20 years or even 50 years, there's a lot of airline companies that went through bankruptcy.
Yeah.
For example, Japan Airlines.
Yeah.
For example, Malaysia Airlines. There's a lot more. And even, guys, even Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines has been going through a hard times, but why do we still see them on the air? It's because the government has been helping them.
Yep. Definitely.
Another P, which is profits. We only invest in businesses that have consistent profit. Businesses that have made money for the past 5 years, 10 years, or even 20 years. And what I mean by profit is not stock market, stock price or whatsoever. It's business profit or earnings per share.
Yeah. Net profit basically.
Net profit of the company. So for example, Melvin, let me ask you. So for this ABC company, let's say they have been making profits consistently for the last 20 years.
Wow.
Let me ask you, on the 21st year, will they be making money?
Very high chance they'll be making money. Yeah.
Exactly. But let's say another company, XYZ company. For the last 20 years, this company has been sometimes make money, sometimes didn't make money. So on the 21st year, will they make money?
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
not predictable, right?
Yeah, not
so
predictable.
you prefer to invest in ABC or XYZ?
ABC definitely.
So Melvin, definitely you think that ABC is more predictable. I mean the company. Yeah, so you can see we only invest in predictable businesses.
Yeah.
If companies that are not predictable, we don't touch at all. Because if we touch, it means we are gambling. Yeah, that is why we got very high probability of making money in the stock market.
I see.
That's the fourth point, which is profits.
Yeah. Looking for more predictable outcome.
Yeah, exactly. The fifth point, which is the next P, is pupil risk. And this is, I think a lot of SME owners, small medium enterprise owners can resonate to this. So for us investors, we love to invest in businesses that got lesser key people risk.
Okay.
So for example, when we invest in this particular business, we always ask ourselves whether they got any key people risk. Key people risk means when we take out this person from the business, can a business still survive? Can a business still thrive?
Yep.
Because some business we saw that, wow, they got 1 or 2 super salesmen. Okay, and these 2 salesmen brought in 80% of the sales.
Yep.
And I can see that once I take out these 2%, or when these 2% pass away, or even left the company, oh my god, I can see that the whole revenue will drop tremendously. And this is not the type of business we love to invest.
So key man risk.
Yeah, key man risk.
Definitely a lot of companies, especially SMEs, are facing this problem.
Yeah.
It's very hard for them to create a system and things like that. And the boss or the GM is the one who is always
Bring
running
the
the
sales.
business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sometimes as an investor, we always try to avoid. And the fun fact is that, let me share with all of you, the fun fact is that usually after business owners come and attend my class, after learning how to actually evaluate a business or evaluate a business, they always use the same matrix to assess their own business.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10 of them actually were so shocked that their business actually failed almost all the criteria.
Oh.
And this is good, because when they realize and aware of it, then they understand which are the pointers they have to improve in.
Yep.
Yeah.
I see.
They will actually think, oh my god, okay, my business do not have consistent profit. And sometimes they say that, oh yeah, a lot of sales is brought in by me, one person. And because of that, if I put myself out of the business, I do not want to invest in such a company.
Yeah.
And because of that, they are working towards how to improve towards how to improve their own business, and a lot of them actually thank our school at the end of the day.
That's so great to actually hear all this today. Definitely, I believe all of you has learned a lot of things today. And these are all the important factors, right, to actually improve your business so that your company is able to actually improve your valuation. And I hope with this, more investors will be able to be interested to invest in all of your business as well. So thank you very much, Glenn, for your time today. And I hope all of you learned something today. Don't forget to subscribe and like our video. See you guys. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.